Hello, and welcome to the movie universe. I'm your host, Movie Fan. Well, today, as promised, is the big live stream talking about Power Rangers 2017. And of course, asking the big question, why did it flop? Now, I'm sure a lot of people already know the answer to this because, the movie, it's been out for just a little while because 2017 wasn't that long ago. And at the same time, any Power Rangers fan probably knows the answer. However, it's still worth talking about. And, well, to the best of my knowledge, this has never been done as a live stream, just kind of videos that people did on the side. So I figured, why not change it up a little and do an actual live stream? I see that my friend Shamar Wallace had commented earlier. Always good to see you. There's my bro, Skystub. Hey, bro, good to see you. And yes, it does need a complete reboot. A reboot that Hasbro promised but has not delivered on. And it's obvious it's not going to happen. Marcus, good to see you. Let's see. My reason is that it didn't feel like a Power Rangers movie. And you're absolutely right. It really didn't feel like a Power Rangers movie. And that was the biggest problem. It felt like something else completely. And that brings us immediately to probably the first problem that caused this movie to flop. And I know this is no secret. Everybody figured this out a long time ago, but it needs to be said. And that's the fact that the characters of the Power Rangers and all that, it was a total ripoff of the Breakfast Club, where they were in detention. That's all that it was. Just a ripoff of the Breakfast Club. Now, granted, Saban has been accused of ripping off things before, but that was just cheap. Because, seriously, he couldn't have tried something else rather than do that? Let's see, characters were excellent, but the writing was not worth doing it. Well, I'm not so sure about the characters, bro, to be honest. The writing, yeah. I mean, the characters were okay. There were a few that stood out better than others, and I think we know who they were. Probably the best one would have to have been Billy. He was great. He really stole the show. But some of the others, I'm not too sure about that. I mean, Naomi Scott, she didn't feel like Kimberly to me. But then again, it wouldn't exactly be right to blame her for this. It's really the writing that's the problem. Let's see, at least the acting was decent. Yeah, it was fairly decent. Debatable, but still. Oh, yeah, their acting. Yeah, I agree, bro. Their acting was fairly decent. It needed a little something extra, I think, but it really comes to that. Yeah, yeah, it's the truth. Billy was the only one that morphed all by himself without having to step in the footprints. But anyway, part of the problem is, Billy, he was great. He really was. He stole the show. I loved his character. I didn't really care too much for him being, the guy who's a genius, but he hasn't not quite got it together yet. Because why was he in detention? Because a science project blew up in his locker, which happened again right at the end of the movie. That's not really the Billy I know, because I'm sorry. It's just that Billy was better than that. That's all I can say. But obviously, they were trying to be different. And here's a question. Why couldn't they be themselves and not a complete ripoff? Yeah, that's true. That's a big question worth asking, and that was one of the problems. They were just too busy being a complete ripoff. And you know what, folks? I'm going to tell you something that I haven't mentioned in quite a long time. When I first saw this, I actually did kind of like it because, well, I went in with a grain of salt, so to speak. I went in with low expectations because one of the big problems is everybody who goes in to watch movies that are based off of TV shows, they always think that it's going to be, well, like the show was. And the truth is, no, it's not. The directors are going to want to do it their way. they're going to want to do something different because they want to say, this is my version, not theirs, you know? And now, granted, we all thought that it might be a little bit more true to the story because Saban was the main producer. However, we didn't exactly get what we were expecting. Let's see. I think the bullies may behind it. Bully? Oh, yeah, I got you. Hey, Jordan, good to see you. How you been? It's been a long time. Marcus and Skystub, I'm not too keen on their suits. I mean, the problem is they were too busy trying to poke fun at Iron Man. In fact, the whole time they were saying, "Hey, I look like Iron Man." They said that literally twice in the movie. Come on, that was a cheap shot. And plus, I would have wanted them to look something more true to their original counterpart. Because, Zach's helmet did not look like a mastodon, and neither did Billy's. Jason's helmet wasn't half bad. It did feel like a Tyrannosaurus. But Trini and Kimberly's helmets, no, not really. Let's see, they don't take some elements from the original series like Power Rangers. Yeah, I hear you. Another problem is lack of characters from the show. Oh, yeah, that's a big one, Marcus. You're absolutely right. That was a big one, the lack of characters from the show. And that was a huge problem. The problem is, people wanted Bulk and Skull. Where was he? Oh, sorry, where were they? Nowhere. Instead, we end up with some random bully who we don't know who he was, but he certainly was not Bulk or Skull. And he was just there for one scene. Just one. So, yeah. Big letdown there. Let's see. Why not hire a suit maker to make... Yeah, I know. Seriously. That's what everybody was talking about, too. There was even people who made pictures of that costume. There was even one for a guy dressed like Billy, and his was great. LBT, good to see you. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Jordan. Let's see. This is like it's been a while since you've chimed in on this. Because usually, I don't know what it is, but every time I'm doing these, you're busy or something, or maybe I just pick the worst times. I don't know. But, but then again, with all fairness, everybody's schedules around the whole world. It's tricky. So, to be fair. But yeah, it's good to have you here, though. Goldar. Yeah. Truth be told, I did like the concept that he actually was made of gold, but come on, let's get real, folks. What would be better? Just him being a golden monster who just walks around and fights Megazord for a minute, or a giant golden monster who sounds like Kerrigan Mayhem? That would have been so much better. And that was a huge problem. They didn't try to get Kerrigan Mayhem in on this, and they literally kept all the original Rangers out of it, except for Jason and Amy. But then again, with Jason, I don't know how he got in there. It's still unknown. They didn't talk about. He didn't talk about how he got in there. Maybe Saban wanted him in, and sorry about that. And or maybe he shoehorned his way in because he was the big face of Power Rangers. I don't know. But here's the thing. For Amy, I want to remind everybody that when Amy wanted to be in it, she had to literally fight her way in. Yeah, she had to fight her way in because they literally went underground, so the original Rangers couldn't contact them. They went under an alias called Shirt. I'm not kidding. This really happened, folks. And they did this so they couldn't contact them. But she managed to find a way around that by simply contacting her agent in Canada. And somehow that agent found out, and she shoehorned her way in. For Jason, we'll never know. Yep, that's Saban for you, Mr. Cheapskate. Granted, it's not just him, but he's a huge part of it. Let's see, just a cameo, and that's it. Yeah, and it was a great half a second, but still, we wanted more. We wanted so much more. Yep, that's him, all right. Let's see, 17 was much better than Samurai, Megaforce, and Ninja Storm. Oh, sorry, Ninja Steel, sorry. Well, 2017 did have some good action in there. That's one of the reasons why I kind of go with it. But, Samurai, Samurai has always been kind of hit and miss with me. I like some aspects of it, but I'm not a huge fan of it either. Megaforce, that was a huge letdown. We all know that. Ninja Steel, well, we did end up getting a 25th anniversary episode that was worth watching. So, yeah, it's about the gist of it. But yeah, the thing is, but getting on the main track here, that was one of the biggest problems. It was not true to what it was supposed to be. It should have really been something. I don't know, Marcus. I don't know if I think that's weird at all. Truth be told, I think they could do a better job than what they did for the toys in the first place. So, I don't know. But, oh, LBT. Oh, you reminded me of the Mastodon again. Oh, that's a nightmare and a half. Ugh. I still hate that Zord, and I'm not the only one. It is the most hated Zord in existence. Benjamin. Oh, long time no see. Oh, that's all right, Benjamin. You can stick around. I know you're not a Power Rangers fan, but that's cool. It's always good to hear some stuff. Well, Jordan, you might be right. Maybe it just came at the wrong time. That could have been part of the problem. I do believe that. But at the same time, I don't know. I mean, it's all right. I think that may have been part of the problem. It might have been at the wrong time that they did this, but still, it's only part of the problem. And yeah. That's a laugh. Could Turbo compare with Megaforce? Oh boy. Ugh. Turbo, that was a series that, put me off of Power Rangers for at least until Space came on. And, I'm not the only one. But that's worth another time, I think, because now's not the time. I hate to admit it, but now's not the best time to bring that up. I was hoping someone would ask. So let's do just that. Give me 1 second, everyone. And let's see. Here we go. You are all invited. But I don't know how much this can hold, so bear with me. But again, even though we all love talking about the series and all that, I think we need to stay a little bit more on topic, my friends. So let's see what we can do. Shamar, LBT, I know you'll want to get in on this. I just put the link in. Hopefully that'll get you there. I haven't done it like this for a long time, so let's see what we get. All right, cool. But yeah, let's see. You don't remember Rita being in the show? The movie or the original series? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome Shamar. Welcome.
Hey, nice to hear.
Benjamin. Okay, let's see what you can bring into this one.
Well,
I hope you can keep up because I know you're not too familiar with Power Rangers. So,
well, yeah, but I just wanted to say before I just wanted to say because I figured this would be easier than just using up stuff in the chat. I haven't gotten back with you in quite a while, movie fan, because I've been busy lately and I wanted to make sure I wouldn't catch anybody at an inconvenient time.
Oh, that's cool. That's all right. I understand, man. Oh, I'm sorry, Marcus. I didn't understand what you meant by that. But you're right. But yes, it's all good, man. Oh, we got another one. LBT, come on down.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Hey, LBT, good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
me
heard
too.
that you did a little rant on the 2017 Power Rangers movie, and I think I agree with you big time.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got some serious problems. I've only just scratched the surface on that one. I want to acknowledge one thing for Marcus, of course. Sorry about that. I misunderstood what you meant, but you're absolutely right. Rita was never mentioned as a Power Ranger on the series ever, just as she had Green Ranger's coin. That's all. So, no. If anything, I do give him a little credit for that, though, because it tried to give an origin as to how she had that coin in the first place. Because in the series, she had the coin, but she had no explanations for it. So I give him a little credit for that. That was not a bad idea. It just wasn't executed very well, I don't think.
Yeah. I think Saban must have screwed it up and then decided to pull crap right out from his butt and all that.
Yeah, part of the problem is he was too busy ripping off the Breakfast Club. That was the biggest problem.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like the Power Rangers. It's feel like reality shows. That's not even feel like the Power Rangers.
Yeah, and there is one thing that nobody ever talks about for some reason, which I have to acknowledge. I acknowledged this once some time back, but there was one bit, and that was the bit where Jason gets himself into trouble. Oh, no, he left. Must be a bad connection. But anyway, there was this moment where when Jason gets himself into trouble, which gets him into detention, there's a scene where he's driving in the car and the camera, oh my God, the camera, it is literally going, you're going to have to work with me on this one. Okay, here's LBT. Let me get him back here. Okay, awesome. It literally goes from like here. I'm sorry. It literally goes from like here to here to here to here to here again, here again, here again, here again.
I don't believe this.
And then zoom back. And I'll tell you this, that gave me a headache.
What the hell?
Josh,
You gotta be freaking kidding me.
That would give a lot of people on the autism spectrum like myself headaches too.
Well, it's true.
And me too.
Oh yeah, it gave me a headache, but fortunately it was so short that it doesn't last for too long, and there was actually a guy who talked about this once when he talked about movies that made people sick, because you might remember that movie about the guy who did the high wire between the Twin Towers. Well, there was a scene where the camera literally, just work with me here, the camera pans up the, CGI Twin Towers because they no longer exist now. So, goes up the Twin Towers and it turns and twists in all kinds of directions. People got sick from that because the thing is, your mind and your eyes are seeing this happening, but you're sitting in your theater seat not moving. So therefore, it's clashing with your body, literally. It's because you're not moving, but you're seeing this moving, and your brain is telling you that this is moving. So, of course, for some people, they ended up for that because
barnacles.
Yeah, and have you ever noticed that they haven't done stuff like that ever since? That's why.
It's crazy.
And there was a time that they were suggesting having theater seats that actually move. But then 2020 hit and COVID and all that, and now everybody's just streaming stuff on television. So that kind of threw it out the window. But I think that'd be for the best anyway, because, can you picture theater seats moving and little kids being in those theater seats, getting their fingers jammed in there, that's
Man,
what'll happen. That's why it's a
Yes.
good thing that it never came to life.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I got to catch up here. Joshua Orwell, bomb or not? I admit the movie itself nowadays is just okay, but not perfect. Well, thanks, Joshua. It's good to
not to
hear.
mention,
Let's see. Jordan, of course, I got to
I
acknowledge.
want to see. I want to show you another gift. I want to show you.
Oh, cool.
I finally got a Blue Ranger from Dino.
Oh, nice. Love it. That is awesome.
Yeah, excited to have 4 Power Rangers for my collection.
That's awesome.
Oh no.
Let's see. From Jordan, I feel like Saban
Like
partly
it?
got the idea from the Perimeter movie from Teenagers with Attitude. Yeah, that was kind of the general idea, I think, but he didn't execute it very well. It's like he tried to take it too literally, I think. That was the problem. But to be fair, did they really have attitudes in the show at all? I mean, we just get Zordon saying, recruit a team of teenagers with attitudes, but they got no attitude. Not really. That's kind of the irony of the show. Let's see.
They're not even thinking about teamwork.
No. The only time that the word teenager with attitude actually has any real meaning would have to be the 30th anniversary special. Because she was a teenager with attitude because of what happened to her mom. So rightfully so on that one. But at least that one actually made sense. So, touche. I think the movie was made for Power Rangers fans. Marcus, you're probably right. Truth be told, the problem is they tried to reach out to everyone. They tried to reach out that new generation. But the thing is, who is really going to be going there to see it? Will it be the new generation or will it be hardcore fans like us? If you say hardcore fans like us, raise your hand.
I'm going to raise my hand just as Dino Fury Red is about to.
Yeah.
Like, there.
I agree.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Love it. Nice touch.
And Dino Fury Green, raise her hand like, there.
Again,
Multiples.
can't say much here because I'm not a Power Rangers fan, but I did figure that since this was happening, that coming would just be a nice gesture.
Yeah, I think it's awesome, Benjamin. Oh, my bro Skystub is chimed in. So, bro, good to see you. It's been a long time, man.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, been pretty good. But yeah, Benjamin, it's all right, man. I don't see anything wrong with it. Besides, maybe we'll make you a fan. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, like I said, you gotta start watching more Remote Power Ranger at first and all the way down. You'll get the logical sense of line, basically.
Yeah, it was the
you
best.
you
It was
you
the
probably
best.
you yeah, and you're probably like the rest of them, so might figure.
Well, I have a friend who is a Power Rangers fan, but let's just say that's not in my. Even though I'm past the age where my mom would be able to prevent me from watching it, I haven't really gotten that kind of interest.
That's all
Well,
good, man.
you're an adult, right? I mean, you can do whatever you like. I mean, your mom doesn't have to prevent anything from you. You know, I grew up with it. As a kid, watching it. So it didn't even change me at all. It just changed my life for life.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Skies Dub, but I'm also saying that
Like I always said, take your time with it. Doesn't matter. There's no rush. No nothing. Nobody's gonna push you. I took my time with it. Everybody had the time
okay.
and space.
Well, I'm
That's
just
how life
saying.
is.
I'm just saying we all have our interests, and that's not one of them right now.
I understand. It doesn't matter.
One thing I have to point out is that does everyone realize that Dino Thunder that came out in 2004? It's turning 20 years old. So happy 20th
It's 20 now, really?
Dino Thunder.
Yeah,
Wow.
20
That's a
years old.
long. That's going a long time now. That's
I
like
do
a
have playing
decade.
videos of Dino Thunder in my
Those
channel.
two.
As me
You
and
know,
Gamer
you
are
know,
gonna
you know,
do more Power
you know
Ranger
what's my
podcasts.
favorite? You
Right,
know what's my
buddy?
favorite character from Dine Thunder? The Black Ranger, JDF. That was the first one I ever liked, and not the
Yeah.
White Ranger as well. That was kind of a badass, and the writing was awesome. But the
Yeah.
thing is, the writers that used to have was better. But the thing is, they kind of fired because Saban is cheap about it. You know what it is?
Yeah.
If I'm not
That's
mistaken,
true.
They
at
had
that
to let
time,
it go. A
didn't
lot
Disney
of
own it?
good writers.
I'm sorry, what was
Good.
that?
Didn't Disney own it at that time, though?
Yeah, they
The
own
Disney
it.
era
It was
Yeah,
Power
basically
they
Rangers.
did.
Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did
Even
have
even the
they did
even the
have
Ninja
Power Ranger
Storm
stuff on
actually.
Disney
Oh,
Channel when I
Yeah,
was
they did
younger.
too.
yeah. Yeah,
And
that's true.
you know what? I think I come to the conclusion that Ninja Storm is actually related to the Ninja Steel. The reason the Ninja Steel is because the steel is one of the elements that Ninja uses, right? The sword is kind of a steel. If you think about it, it's an iron made of a great katana. So they have a connection to our sensors that they don't even know. Like the Super Sentai, let's just put it this way: Super Sentai does way better than American ones. I don't know why. They even do it better for some reason. Like I don't
Well,
know why the American series is kind of lacking that chemical like with the MMPR. But they can be cheesy, but at the same time it's funny. You know what I mean? It makes you laugh. Like
Yeah.
what's up with that? You know what I mean? It makes you laugh. Like you think about it, it makes you laugh. It's cheesy but funny. Like how
yeah.
cheesy is bad. You see what I mean? That's the chemical they kind of missing. When I was watching the Turbo, it was kind of like, oh, it's a bit cheesy, yes. But the problem is, I did not like the feeling saying, bomb, 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 bomb. I'm like, oh
Oh,
my
that
gosh,
was
here we go again.
ridiculous.
I'm
Yeah.
on that series right now. I'm on that season right now, and I'm like, oh god, I'm preparing for this. Oh god. So yeah, it's kind of crazy how everything works.
Yeah. Who am I hearing? Oh well. But yeah, it was crazy how they kept going with those bombs. It was ridiculous. That's one of the things that turned me off of
And
that.
it just the Japanese Super Sentai did way better because of the jam. The reason why I like it is the jam. The jam make it grow, and it's kind of mysterious because it's more funnier. It's cheesy but hilarious at the same time. It's more action with more action. Like why they can't just do that with the American version? Oh wait, because they don't have that idea, or they're
Hmm,
just too cheap.
maybe both. Who knows? But getting back to the movie,
It's kind of.
it
The 2017 Power Rangers movie.
yep. There was one. I think we can all. There's no denying. Everybody. I'm just going to get on this one right now. The biggest problem had to definitely be the Zords. That was a huge
You
letdown.
know what? I'm reading
Yeah,
right now what Professor Doom is saying.
dinosaurs.
Do you believe that Base Breaker is so much worse? Is a much worse version of Dubitak? I don't think he's much worse. I mean, he at least he has an evolution, but the Dubitak never showed any damn evolution at all. Like he just said bomb, 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 and that's it. That's her role. I mean, why does it give her more role? Why not give her
Uh,
writing?
I
Is
don't
it
know.
just because Saban just wants to be cheap?
They are.
Well, that's part of the problem, I guess. But yeah, those Zords, they were pathetic. I mean, there were a few exceptions. I mean, the pterodactyl was probably the better of the group. It actually did
Yeah.
look something like a pterodactyl. And, the jet, the idea that it's like a big jet, that was pretty true to the series. I can go with that. Saber-tooth tiger wasn't that bad. But the
Yeah.
Tyrannosaurus has machine gun arms. Really?
Yeah, it looks ugly.
Uh,
The
well, that's the
dinosaurs.
thing about
They
this
look
one. The
ugly.
Triceratops it actually should be looking like a Triceratops at all, but
The
you know
fact that
why?
it has
Because
four arms instead of two
Saban just
is
he
baffling.
just want to be cheap
Beyond
and
baffling.
yeah. And Saban just want to be cheap, cheap as hell,
Yeah,
How
to save
cheap
money.
can you be, Saban?
Yeah.
How cheap can you be?
it's with him, he pretty much takes it to a whole new level. He really does. I'm not kidding.
And you know what? And you know what's funny? Though even though Stan Lee had actually involved in one of the Super Sentai, I found out that he was involved in one of the Super Sentai shows. I just look it up. I'm like, what the really? So Stanley did actually made a Super Sentai, but he never. Yeah, I didn't want to watch show with name of it, but yeah, I saw it. I'm all like, what, Nani? Wow, it just
Wow.
blows you away.
That up, buddy.
It's on the site, bro. You guys gonna have to see it for yourself. It's there. I know.
Yeah.
I saw it with my own eyes. I swear to God, I'm not lying. I swear I seen it my own eyes. He did. It was involved with it, and I think he was thinking about Power Rangers to what to be involved more than Devon. He would have made it better than him. The man was a genius.
Yeah,
I
but
do
all he
believe
cares
that.
about is money.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
doesn't even care about the audience or the
Yeah.
fans.
Oh,
It's just
here's a
himself.
question from Professor Dreamer here. Do you think if 2017 Power Rangers movie was a commercial success, it would have made Saban learn from his mistakes? Let's see.
No, no, I don't think so. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't think Saban would ever learn it from anything. Hasbro has
Well,
learned from their mistakes a lot, and they have come a long way better than him actually. And they have better writers, they have better everything. If they have made it better on their own style, bam. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's just like that simple.
yeah, and need I
And
remind
plus the
everybody
cast,
about? Hmm? Oh,
plus the
and need
cast just wanted a female Green Ranger. Like, what's up with that? Why not make it another different part, like a different movie, apart away from it, like another universe? Just think about it.
yeah, yeah, need I remind
It
everybody
will be.
about Turbo, a Power Rangers movie? In that movie, they didn't morph until like maybe I think 3/4 of the way. And what happened here?
Oh
They
yes,
didn't morph
oh
until
yes,
almost
yes,
the very
yes.
end. So Saban did not learn from his mistake, and that was one of the biggest
Yeah,
complaints about Turbo was how it took so long for them to finally morph.
Yeah, that's what bothered me
No, I,
about the
I think,
Turbo Power Rangers movie.
yeah,
I think
exactly.
Saban may have something to do with it. I don't know what it is, but Saban just want to make it harder for them because JDF was doing his job, and
I don't agree with
even
that.
Austin Theory and
This
everybody
is
else.
where
Like, dude,
Saban literally
what's up with
jumped
that?
the shark big time.
It was
I don't
Jedi.
think
That's
Lionsgate
great. Disney
understood
and
the source
Jedi.
material. Hmm. No, you
He
might be
Hmm.
right about
literally
that,
jumped
Marcus.
the
Maybe he
shark.
didn't. I don't know.
Oh, and by the way, I forgot to ask, how is everybody doing? By the way, today, even in or whatever.
I'd say I'm doing real good. And you
I'm
know the
doing
sad.
actually fine.
That's awesome.
The fact that he
I had
You
took
pretty
know the
good day.
sad.
the
That's pretty
Power
good
Rangers
day though.
franchise from Disney and wanted to have it for back is beyond baffling. Like beyond baffling.
Yeah.
Look, like I could just gonna say that Ninja Steel wasn't so bad. I have not seen all the way, but I think having three part Red Rangers, it's not a bad idea actually. It just gave that. What if they have their own universe, and in each universe just one? Like people don't see that. People don't say, "Oh, it's because the rep off." Oh, this you just think of another perspective that isn't there. You know what I mean? They're thinking, oh, it's because Nineteen Dog is a ripoff. It's not. It's just a idea of a different universe. Think about it. Beetleborg was just their own universe. Hello, like every single time these people, oh, it's the same ripoff. No, it's not. They are different universe. Think about it. And then you know what's funny? Megaforce kind of remind me when he says, "Oh, Strawberry is my mentor." Where he was mentioned? Does anyone remember seeing
Yeah.
him?
Wasn't
Right?
even mentioned at all.
No, right?
Right.
Like
Definitely.
what?
Yeah, they
I'm
didn't
lost there.
But there is one. I gotta show everybody this. Just give me 1 second here. I want to remind everybody about the Zords and the failure of them. But let's see, where is
Yeah,
that?
they're too small. That's the plugin. I know a plugin is bothers me. They're too small.
Well, it's one of them anyway.
You know, I think the Operation Overdrive had a little bit of potential, but the music kind of crap. It's crap. Like
Yeah, but aside of that, we did. Don't forget, we did have a pretty. Oh shoot, we had a pretty good insight as to what what the Zords could have looked like, because thanks to let me see if I can dig this up here. No, this isn't going to work. All right, let me try something else. Video file? No, I don't think that counts, but I'm going to try it anyway. It's been a while since I've done this, so bear with me. I didn't think so. Okay, changing plans. I don't have an extra camera. Why don't I want to? Anyway. Well, you might remember that technical difficulties again. Let's see if I can figure this out. But you might remember that they show that concept art of what the Zords may or were supposed to look like, and what did we get? Total garbage. That's what we got.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's exactly.
they don't.
I say, you know
They
what?
don't even
You know
look
the
like Zords.
expectation of a Turbo Ranger actually,
Models.
from a 1990 was like they did better with it. Turbo actually in Super Sentai, yeah, they have a better build than Diva Talks. I'm sorry, but that's not the
Yeah,
best build I ever seen.
let me show you a few pictures here. Can everybody see this?
Yeah, I guess.
Good.
You say so.
All right, we'll zoom in on one picture here. Here we have the concept of what could have been. What a waste. This is what they should have looked like.
It sure is right there, bro.
Wow.
I don't believe this.
What a waste. And this is what the T-Rex could have looked like. But they
Yeah.
decided not to.
It would have been. It would
Instead,
have been so much
give him
better.
machine gun arms. I know, and that's
What would they? What
crying
would
shame.
they would just give him a chin or just being lazy? Oh wait, the Bond is in there.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, let
don't
me show
even
you
do
the.
The Bond just
anything.
wants to be lazy and bring cheap though. I'm sorry, but he is.
Yeah, and look at the
Yes.
Triceratops. That is fantastic.
Can you guys imagine how
That
if Stanley's taken over and he'll direct and say, Excelsior, this was excellent. Yes, thank you, thank you. Imagine. I'm sorry, I did a little bit of a voice of
this
Stanley. I could,
just gotta.
it's, yes, thank you. This is well done. Can you imagine that voice?
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
gotta acknowledge the mastodon at the top. That is what we should have gotten instead of a bug
Actually,
with tusks.
you know what's funny? You know what's
Exactly.
funny,
What
bro?
the hell did he do?
I mimic a lot of people, and it's one of the voices I mimic on from Stanley. When I heard the voice, I was like, "Wow!" I didn't believe it. I couldn't believe I could do it, and it's a gift, though. But he would have.
Yeah.
I would imagine him saying that, and Tabera
Okay.
Sabam be like,
Stop sharing.
"No, you're gonna do this. Get out. No, no one would hear." That's how he says. Mama like, get out of here, bro.
Let's see, Marcus. Remember when Power Rangers was a goofy, campy, fun show? It had its goofy moments and sometimes campy at times, but it was a fun show. I do remember that.
Yeah, but
If anything,
the thing is, and they own not only campy, but it is also cheesy. I mean, it has to be cheesy because cheesy is the only chemical that we're missing, though. Like
yeah,
most of the Rangers, like in Power Rangers space, it had a cheesy moment, but it was funny, and it had
it did.
action. You mix it up, and then you have that. Where's that? What's the cheesiness? What's wrong with that being cheesy?
Ah,
I
man.
don't know.
I
People
am so
think they need to
sorry.
get away from that for some reason.
It's okay,
I
OBT.
don't know.
It's okay, man. And I
Well,
also
Lions
like your
Gate sure
profile
doesn't
pic,
get
and it's
that
my
right.
favorite Red Ranger right there. The Red Ranger was
Oh,
a badass, I will tell you that much.
oh, really?
He was
Thanks.
awesome, and Dino Thunder. He was pretty awesome, man. Eating was an awesome character,
Thanks. And not to mention, I also watched this Abba Ranger movie, the 20th anniversary of Abba Ranger, and it was really cool. And excited to watch it with
Well,
my
actually,
brothers.
right now, I think Hasbro has in mind is to animate the Power Ranger now. Like basically, they just want to do it, but I think they will continue with their own ideas. I'm glad they're doing their own idea away from Super Sentai, but the Super Sentai has a massive influence on them. You know, what I mean, they get influences, and influences is very important. You know what I mean? Like they don't have to say, "Oh, whoa, the people want." No. They can have to hear what the real fans have to say. You know what I mean? Not the ones that crying around. You know what I'm saying? Because they're the one who ruins everything we like.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
Can't wait for the Power Rangers reboot for 2025 to see what it
Exactly.
looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, rebooting the series I'm not too fond of, to be honest, but that's my hatred of reboot stalking.
Yeah.
Plus,
If
Yeah.
anything,
the,
what? If anything, I think Hasbro should have continued the franchise after Comic Period
And there's another
because
thing
there's
though.
plenty of
I
Power Ranger
forgot to mention.
adaptation for
Go
the
ahead.
Super Sentai that could be part of the Power Rangers. Besides, there's a lot to choose from. Other
Mystic Force
Sentai
is
that
Oh
could
pretty
be
yeah,
good.
introduced to Power
oh yeah.
Rangers.
Speaking of Mystic Force, the White Ranger, the one who's the mom, basically she died, passed away. She was a
Oh,
legendary ranger. A couple of years back, I remember, like 2010. I don't remember around the year I graduated, but yeah, I found out. I was kind of sad about it, but
Oh,
she
that's
was
huh.
isn't that
awesome.
the actress who played
She was the best.
Madonna?
No, I would say.
Is it the actress who played
I was gonna
Madonna
say.
in Power Rangers Mystic Force?
Yeah, yeah, Madonna, Madonna. She was awesome mentor. She was the best mentor I ever seen. Even the Solar Ranger I like, he was also another mentor. He's the one who took over the training and everything. And then the father came along, the Wolf Ranger. She was pretty badass. I would say that much. But in Japanese, I have not seen at all. But I'm trying to catch up slowly on Super Sentai. I'm on Time Ranger. It's
Yeah.
kind of cool, like kind of cheesy, but it's funny, and I like it. It's different because you see the different perspectives, so you don't see much. But yeah, as Madonna, she was awesome. She was like, "Oh, that's my son," and so they figure it out that the Red Ranger
Yeah.
was the son, Bowen, the
Oh
future
wait,
one, the light. Yeah, that's the one. And Mystic Force was awesome in my book. Like it was kind of remind me a little bit vibe from the Ninja Storm. It's kind of a little bit that gave that the writing was there. I could tell the dragon was amazing. I tell you the very ending was awesome. But I don't know why, but it did better than Turbo. I'm sorry, but Turbo is meh, and Mega Force is meh too.
I like
Also
Power Rangers Mystic
because of the
Force.
ending.
I thought it was one of
Oh,
the
that
most
was the
underrated
biggest
Power Rangers
letdown in
series in the
history.
franchise, and specifically one of the most underrated ones in the Disney era of Power Rangers, in my opinion.
It is
Up there
underrated
with
because look,
Ninja Storm and Dino Thunder.
I'm not saying I hate Megaforce. I just don't like the writing. That's the thing. The character did
Yeah.
okay, decent acting, but the problem is the writing is usual. If Hasbro had taken over earlier, then we would have this no problem at all. You know what I mean? We would have
Yeah.
the
Yeah, that's
best
how I
They
feel
shows.
probably
about
would have
Mega
did.
Force. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll admit that Super Mega is kind of better
Look at
than Mega
the
Force,
sample.
but
Look at the
Legendary
sample of Beast
battles
Morphers.
sucked.
Look at Beast Morpher. How they did well. You think they did excellent? Yeah, I did think they did excellent because Hasbro has done a better job than Saban. And you
I
know what
think
they
I
say?
have
No,
been
no more
really good
Saban. Get out of here.
anytime Sky
Shoo,
dubbed.
shoo.
Well,
I
the
think I have
irony
been
here is
good.
actually he still owns the rights to it, but he is taking
Yeah,
a
and he
back
still
seat.
owns
So,
it.
but he is taking a back
Yeah, and
seat and
then
letting other people do the job instead of butting in.
and
So
guess
that
what?
helps.
No, no, guess what? I'm hearing rumors that Hasbro wants full ownership. Sooner or later, they will have it because he'll be gone. Sooner or later, he'll be gone. He
Yeah.
needs you. Go on, bye bye. We don't need you. Bye bye. Like the Chinese said, choo choo, bye bye. Get your ball out of here. You know what I mean?
Well,
That's how they say it. Get your chicken ball and get out of here. You're
oh,
not
here's an
welcome. In
interesting
other
question.
words,
Uh, Professor Bigmer asked an interesting question. Do you think Lothar is unfairly compared to Divatox? Yeah, because Divatox
actually,
isn't
actually,
funny.
actually, Lothar is funny but genius because he was the same actor who played the mentor. I figure it was him basically.
Oh,
Side
and
by
another
side.
thing I wanted to point out is that does everyone know about Emperor Grump from Power Rangers SPD? Was later on who played Mentor G in Power Rangers Samurai and Super Samurai?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one. Yeah, yeah. I think that was him. Actually, I didn't recognize that it was him because he was pretty good mentor. I would say that. But I'm saying this: Samurai did actually a little decent than Megaforce because the storyline, the bad guy. Guess who the bad guy was? The same Ranger who made the White Force. That was him. I remember him, and I remember the face. It was him, the one who fought against the Ranger. I remember the villain. He was a cool ass villain I ever liked. I'm sorry, but it was really cool. But the rest of it, I don't know. Maybe the writing wasn't doing it.
Goodness.
That's always been that problem, the writing,
Yeah,
the cheapness, the bond combined, not helping. I'm sorry, but that's the one thing that will tell you much. And they made the main villain so OP. Like, what's up with that? Can he just die quickly or something?
I
Like,
don't know.
I've been questioning that part. What's up with that?
I don't know, man.
You know what I mean, guys? Like, what's up with that? I
yeah,
question so much.
totally.
Literally,
That's
like
all
they
you
had to
got, huh,
bring
Marcus? Okay.
they literally had to bring a female Red Ranger, like, to help home damn brother and heal him up, or
See
just
you,
weaken him
Marcus.
again. Like, what's up
Yeah,
with that?
I told him who
I
was
don't know.
disappointed with, but
No,
just
little
so in
Marcus.
a reboot, they don't even bring the in the reboot because it's no one
I
how Power
here's
Rangers
the
is.
thing. Here's the thing about Operation Overdrive. Why can't they do more the son or toward the son of Zed, Lord Zed, and Rita? More writing for him because the writing was sucky. I'm sorry. He's a pretty cool character with more potential. You the bad guy. Hello, like, what's up with the writing again? Here's what I'm saying. What's up with the writers?
Yeah,
Don't we used to have, like, what's up with that? If you think about it, why they always bring out the coolest villain and gave them bad writing, even for the characters, even for the mentors. What's up with that? Hasbro always done better job than that, but I'm sorry, they're from the prime example for that. If you think about it.
Hmm. Yeah. Well,
I have no
let's see.
idea.
There's, but yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think.
Here's
What else is?
Power Rangers over Operation Overdrive put it in its brilliant more carefully and done so by one rather than clumsy put them all together. That's the fact though. Why put them all together when they could, like, hey, they just could talk to each other from video chat, hello, magic video chat, like say, hey, I'm here, okay, let's work together, blah 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 blah. And no, it does not work. Saban be like, no, I want them together. What's up with
Yeah.
that?
I don't know.
Why?
Common Rider, good to see you.
Does anyone question that? Like, God, what's up with that?
Oops.
I have no
Okay,
idea.
Lost Galaxy, the writing was like, um, yeah, the writing was like, I don't know, I question it. And they were pretty cool for character, I would give them that, yes. But the ending, I was like, that seems a little bit rushed. I was looking at it, and they made a movie
Yeah,
of a crossover.
Yeah.
Great, really.
Let's see. Getting back on track here. There is quite a few other issues with the movie that very few people have talked about or barely mentioned or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, and by the way, why can't they do American Kamen Rider a crossover with the Power Rangers? That's the Japanese and their style. Why can't they have that? Why can't we have their own? If
I don't
what's up
know.
with what? I mean, Japanese do better and the Americans cannot. That's what I'm questioning right here. I am questioning right there, you guys. Right there. That's the spot. You know what I mean? Where it hurts. Hurts them.
I don't know,
Like,
bro. I've been trying to figure that out. What for some reason it just does not want to work over here. I can't figure it out. It's beyond me. And the sad thing is, I know Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. That was a real good series. I've been catching up on it, and one of these days I will review it. And that was really good. The sad thing is,
oh, and the thing is about SPD, the SPD was also awesome. It was written well as well, like the design of Thunder, and I like the
oh yeah,
crossover as well. But the thing is, there was a bit kind of a little bit let down of a writing as well because again, the bond is influencing there, right? What's up with that again? And
yeah,
and Commander Kruger, you said saw some awesome Shadow Ranger and $50. I'm sorry, but where the rest of the Ranger? Why not get more area for these, right? Like the Future Ranger and the Cat Ranger. What's up with that? Why not give them more writing?
I don't
They have so much
know.
potential. So I thought we could see a
I think they
four
feel
from
like
them.
us.
Like, are they just underrated type? Like, that's what I'm thinking. Gosh,
I don't know. But
I don't
They
know.
feel like
Mm-mm.
us.
well, anyway, guys. Here's one thing that is true. It's truly contradicting to the show with the movie. The problem is, you know, Zordon, when he puts away the power coins, he tells the coins to find ones who are worthy and all that. And the kids find them by accident, and they just have the power. And on top of that, think about this for a minute. What good are the power coins other than
Hey,
giving
here's a
them
question,
superhuman
bro.
strength?
Here's the question, bro. By accident or by purpose?
I don't know. Seems to me they kind of found it by accident to me because they shouldn't have been there and they were just
Is it
blowing
the
up an area.
movie, the 2017 movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, seems like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Spawn must have forgotten what
Hey, what happened
happened
to
during the
Ben? Ben
movie,
left?
and then he must
Yeah,
have
I
forgot
think he
it
did.
here.
So.
All things considered.
Yeah, and on top of
Hey,
that, the coins virtually have no purpose at all other than to give them superhuman strength. Because how did they end up morphing? They had to step
maybe,
in the blood
maybe,
cream.
maybe, maybe they were
And
just
to make matters worse,
necro,
is that
a necro
we
power,
barely
maybe.
see
I
the
don't know.
morphing
Maybe.
sequence
I
for
don't
these
know.
Rangers. Like the only one that morphs is Billy throughout
Yeah,
the
that's
whole
true.
movie.
Yeah, that's true. He did, but and even then, it was a stupid reason. They had to care about each other in order to morph.
Oh
No,
man,
no.
I hate to admit it, but Mr. Dino Diego's right.
Wait,
This
Oh, it's
movie
what?
okay,
could have had
Mitch.
so much potential, man.
What you
So
mean
much
they had to
potential.
care? I don't.
If
That's what I'm
Jethro was
questioning
right
the movie though.
and
2017. What's up
Mr.
with that? No,
Diego's
no,
right,
no.
No,
Shamer's
seriously,
right.
that's what he said. You have to learn to care about each other in order to morph. Zordon really did say
Exactly.
that in the movie.
All
I
right.
I'm
don't
not
think
kidding
Okay.
you.
so.
Okay. Billy Cranston, he's a good actor, but they give him the wrong paper, the wrong writing. I'm sorry, but they should have rewritten that say more into a more powerful more. What's into a more powerful force? You should have said that part, not the
Yeah.
killing. You already have that part, but what? Oh my gosh.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, but
Man,
Billy
this is
Cranston deserved better than that.
worthless.
I'm sorry, he deserved better than
Yeah.
that because he's a legendary actor. I would say that. And then again he made it awesome in Godzilla, but they kill him off quickly. Don't know why that. I
Mm,
don't know. That was just kind of a I don't know. That's enough from another time, right, bro? Another time. That's a.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. And here
oh
and
yeah, it's fine, man. It's okay.
yeah. Here's another thing that no one's ever thought about that I know this didn't have anything to do with the success or failure of the movie, not 100% anyway, but it probably did have a small part in it. And that would be the toy market itself. And yeah, I got my Morpher, and it still works, baby. Sorry.
At least I still got my Power Ranger action figures.
I got my
There it is.
morphers.
Yeah, such
Lucky to
my
get
mind broke down
morphers.
to the arm,
I
so
got
yeah,
Power
just
Ranger
to fix
action
it.
figures.
But yeah, try this for a laugh. The toys, they were pretty poorly made. In fact, it's actually a lot worse than you think. Does anybody remember them?
Oh yeah, I don't remember
I don't
that.
remember that much.
I
Well,
do.
I got some pictures for you. Oh, which Morpher do you got, Shamar? I gotta see this. Which one? Oh, awesome. Love it.
I wish I
Um,
had that, but it's kind of rare. I can see that.
I'm more.
yeah.
Well, they had it on eBay
Well, mine's the
on
movie
Amazon.
one, so that's
Yeah,
my
I
Is
don't,
favorite.
it
I don't trust eBay for
is
no
it the
for reason though.
1995 movie, which
I don't know. I like
mine's
eBay,
more
but that's
washed
just me.
out than the
on
2017
Amazon.
version?
Nice.
Can you
I still
believe
have
since
not seen the Find
anti-crunch?
Darn Fury yet, but I will. I might catch up on it later.
Here, I'm gonna get to the share screen for a minute. Here, I'm gonna go to some more pictures. Here's the thing about the toy market. This is literally what we ended up with. I'm gonna start with the Morpher itself. This is the
Yeah,
Morpher.
it's not actually good like it
Yeah,
was in the movie
yeah.
or
The biggest
series.
problem is that we don't
No.
see it throughout the whole movie.
Well,
Yeah, and to
that's
make
the
matters
thing, though.
worse,
The thing is, they should be more of identical with the movie. Actually, it should be more, but they didn't
yeah,
do it
yeah, that's another
for
problem. And
production
if you think that's
laziness.
bad, look at
I
the
That's what
wonder
you
what
call
coins.
it.
these morphers would look like in the 2017 Power Rangers movie.
The coins are so transparent, you can hardly see anything in there.
Yeah.
That's one of the worst things about it.
And the thing
I
is,
mean, how are they supposed to morph and they were
they
like,
actually
it's
sell. They,
morph
you know what's
time, and
funny
then
though, guys? You know what's funny? That they actually sell it pretty high actually, and not expensive, very expensive, but not at most. Why they do that? That's the question
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Here's the comparison. I mean, it's literally night and day here.
All right,
Literally, it's
all right.
pathetic.
Here's another dumb question again. From Professor said that for more what other people think. Do you think that Ninja Steel is a rip-off of Power Ranger Ninja Storm? No, I don't think so. Ninja Storm was just elemental.
No, I
Basically,
don't think so.
what Ninja Steel is all about is also elemental, but in different ways because they never added the steel. If you think about it, the logical thing about it of a ninja is always wind, fire, earth, and what else? Thunder,
Yeah,
steel, and the rest of it. There's more elemental than what the ninjas is. Ninja secrets don't even be out. The reason they actually share is with the common ancestors, and it may be another clan that we never actually ever heard of because
it is
the
possible.
bond failed to mention it as useful if you think about it. And they never actually rip off their own universe, different universe. But what if they have the same universe of ascenders watching them? If you think about it, different schools but different ways. So remember that. Each ninja have their own purposes. Like Chinese ninjas and Japanese ninjas, if you think about it, what if the clans are similar but different?
Hmm.
If you think about it logically. Because Saban always fails to mention he never give the best organs. The problem is organs are important and plays a role in any series, right guys? Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
That
like
is true.
like in the movie 2017, where's the organs? Where is it? Why we didn't see more what happened to them, to the other aliens? Why we can't see more? Oh wait, because the bond wants you to be cheap, right? And
Yeah.
we never seen that freaking planet. Where they're from? No, we did
No.
not, sir.
I do give them one small credit though. They put it down that by comparison, at least for most of them, they were the newer Rangers. They were strangers to each other. They just kind of met here and there. Whereas for the series, they were
No.
automatically friends. So
Then there's another question. Do you think Barbara Goulson could have played the Mystic Mother? No, I don't think she. I don't know her, but I don't think she would because she's kind of be like, oh no, I don't want to. I'm not even open minded because the original one did better than you think. You never actually see it because Madonna was an awesome character. That she was the best mentor ever. She was the first female mentor. We never had one in the history, if you think about it. And magic was like basically from Earth and also from space. That's what it means. But they never actually explained it all because the Bond wanted it that way. So what if we get another one and we have the almost a distinct similar clan that we never actually met? If you think about it, organs are important. Where did the dragon come from? Where does everything come from? Where does life come from? We always question that, right? And we never get any damn answer, right, guys? So what's up with that?
yeah, I don't know, but I'm gonna
Isn't
move
that
on
the
to.
truth?
It is.
Sorry about
I'm
that.
gonna move
I'm
on to
excited.
more
I have been
toys.
on here for a long while, so I'm glad I'm not
Yeah,
kicked up from Dream Lab now or Dream Yard. I'm glad. Hey,
yeah. But yeah, here's more of the toys, and this is part of the problem. They are so dull looking. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I have to
Yeah.
agree with you big time. And I am
Yeah.
so happy that I do not get any of the Zords.
Oh,
The
I took one
Zords
look at those
toy.
toys and I said no.
I
I
am
mean, look
never
at the
getting
feet.
those
They're
toys with Zords.
ridiculous.
Oh,
The
Because if
feet
I
are
did,
absolutely
it would
God.
be a
ridiculous.
waste of money.
They're like giant clodhoppers or something.
Oh my
Or
God.
giant
Yeah,
mutant
and look
I
how
don't
bugs.
know
dull and
why.
gray it is. It's just
If
gray,
anything,
gray on
I'll
top of
rather
gray
get
The
with
only
more
toys
gray.
from
Little
Dino
yellow, little
Thunder,
blue, little
Dino
red,
Charge,
little
and
pink,
Dino
little gray,
Fury,
gray, 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 gray. That's all it is
as
gray.
well as Mighty Morphin's dinosaur toys, because
Yeah.
those are way cooler than the
Yeah, and take a
2017
look.
version.
Take a look at the action figures. They're pathetic.
Oh my
Oh, I
god!
don't mind
You
them.
gotta be freaking kidding me!
You see, I mean, I know this isn't exactly tied in with the movie at 100% because, toy markets are slightly different compared to the movie itself. They don't contribute to it too much, but let's get real. Toys
Wait,
and Power Rangers go hand
wait
in hand.
a second.
The toys, yeah, because, yeah, here's a comparison. What a
Wait a minute.
step
Are
down.
those screenshots of the things that? Because it looks like I have those too. Comparing with
Which
the
one?
1995 Power Ranger figures along with the 2017 version.
I believe that one might be, yeah, because those are the 2017 versions on the right. The 1995 figure, and yeah, I'm pretty sure of it. I took this from a YouTube video that with this one guy was showing how crappy those toys are, and just look at the.
Look at that. I would remember what I was talking about was the biking Power Ranger. Remember that idea I was telling you about? I kind of
Yeah.
I still like that idea actually. I don't know why, but I want husband to make it so bad. I was like, oh my God, God or hard, yes, God or hard. That's a card, God or hard, meaning in this word like nature or something of sort. I can't say it, but it's like a weaponry, I think.
Yeah.
It just came out. I don't know why. It just popped in my mind. So, but anyway,
Oh, step down.
when you're talking about the grasshopper thing, what if we have swords like made up out of bugs? Like, would that be different? A different movie or a series of bugs? I'd be like, I don't know about that. Maybe you never had that in the history.
Yeah, true. Yeah, look at this. This is what the Rangers' weapons are. Energy
Oh
pieces
my!
and the so-called power sword. This is
Basically,
literally what
Jason's the one.
Weapons rather than
Jason, Jason's the only person that had a weapon, but not the other Rangers.
Yeah, and there was literally no explanation for it either. They're just fighting putties, and they should be called Rockies because they look more like rock this time.
yeah.
But they're fighting
rather
putties,
than
and all of a sudden,
putties.
oh look, his power sword just showed up on his hand.
Oh
And
wait, look. Oh, you miss questions though, bro. Do you think Operation Overdrive once a Ranger team up episode was trying too hard, way too hard to be Wild Force, forever red and okay in every way and achieving his greatness success? I would think that would be because it was just it's nostalgia. I would say that from SPD it was accelerating at first, but they were trying too hard to take over the other spot of the team, make him quit. No, it was more like inspiring. But the thing is, the bonds. I don't know. It's a deal are kind of weird. I'm sorry, but it's a deals are weird. Don't you agree, you guys? These ideas are
yeah,
weird sometimes.
yeah,
Like
I
that's one of the reasons that, dude, what's up with that? And here's
don't
another one. Why did Saban would believe he will reuse Kina and her story and as the character arc as her role as the villain for Prince Car and make him become the next Kina when he didn't really need to? Well, like I said, he's basically being used as a father. Don't forgive me, but as a expendable character for evolve and get killed quickly. That's the main thing. That what the bad thing. If you think about it, why not exploit all of the evolution that he had as a prince, as a royal? But no, Saban never thinks about it because he doesn't care. And what's up with the no organ in there too either? Um, what's up with that? No billion organs, no nothing. What's up with that? You guys think about it? Like Jesus Christ. And
yeah,
can
it's
you
beyond
do a
me.
video explaining? Yes. Yeah, that'll be interesting right there.
Someday, yeah, not today, but someday. I do have to ask this question, guys, because I can't see it from where I'm sitting. Can you guys actually see the picture of these toys, like in a large screen, or is it a real tiny thing?
Bro, just
I'm
click. Okay, go
Not
on
really.
your mouse and click on it on the video on the picture. You probably should zoom it. I think there should be a word zoom. I think I believe, if I'm not mistaken, because I know kind of looked that well, so it's too easy for me to learn.
Click where?
Zoom, if there is a word called Zoom, if it's a button, I think it's special one for it's installed in every computer that was that Zoom. You zoom in the
Oh,
picture and then you
Zoom.
zoom out. I believe. If not, it's
Oh,
I don't know. Try looking
let me
at it if
click
it's
at it
there.
first.
Yeah, just make sure that it doesn't let you log you in
Let
permanently
me try
because that's
that
how it
again.
is. Yeah.
Maybe I need to try something else one of these days. I don't know, but
I like the idea of what the Professor Rumor said about Zordon. Why Zordon was the best mentor, yes, but there were some flaws about Zordon. There were some flaws actually, just a little bit tiny flaws. That's all. None of the big if you think. The majority of the mentors have pretty good influences, So you know how that is.
yeah. Let's see if I can dig into this. Let's try that again. Yeah, try that one anyway, just because.
When you see the blue thing, is you have to just press it a little harder, not twice, but twice. Only one, not
Yeah,
only
the
once, but
question.
twice. Yeah, exactly. That's how internet nuggets have come a long way, right? Like we have emulators, we have everything now in particular now nowadays.
Hmm.
You can still
Well,
play old school anyway, so
this
it
isn't
doesn't
working.
bother.
Well, this isn't working for me, but anyway, I'll just try to improvise anyway.
Yeah. You have to do it just do it on your private time so you can figure it out to zoom in because technology can be a tricky one, you know.
Problem is, with Restream, it seems to work, but here, not so much because I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, but
Anywho,
next time I think next time you can do Wisdom better because I've seen you have no problem with Wisdom. I can tell. And the StreamYard, I think it is a different system. They have a different way,
yeah, but it doesn't help. But there was one thing that did kind of annoy me. The last video I made, I don't know why, but the video literally flipped where it was all reading backwards and all that. I don't know why they have it like that. It's beyond me. It's stupid. But yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe because they're probably upgrading it and cleaning the bugs out, and we don't know because how companies are.
Perhaps it's possible, but anyway,
StreamYard is pretty much a high quality type, so there's that. And also Restream is also true. But the thing is, you got to learn what Restream is all about. And I never when I did all my stream, what you saw, I never got any problem with Restream. So if you got your backward, maybe just a setting problems. That's one thing. That's what I could say. So
that could
settings
be.
always been a problem. Yeah, it always causes a problem though.
Yeah, that's true. Let me try some there. I'm gonna try maybe one more last attempt. I don't know, but to make this work. But I don't know. Let's see.
You know what I would imagine in my mind right now? Dragon Ball when Piccolo could be Green Ranger. I am
Oh,
the
that'd be
Green Ranger. Come at me, boy. Yeah, get out
that
of
would be
here.
cool. Yeah, that'd be awesome to see that.
Come on, go
But
on, let's try. uh,
yeah, but let me see. I'm gonna try some.
boy, come here, boy.
I have
Well,
to
that ain't
agree.
gonna work. But
What were you saying, Nobody?
I have to
yeah,
agree, Mr. Skydebs. And I have to bring this up by saying not all superheroes need a mentor. Not
that's
all of them.
true.
Exactly.
That's true.
Which is
Yeah,
why I
Yeah.
watch most of the Super Sentai stuff because when you watch the Super Sentai, we don't see Rangers having mentors of their own. We can see them do things by themselves, which is why I prefer other mentor stuff rather than the Power Rangers stuff because I know there are a bunch of teenagers trying to save the world, but it is what it is.
yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying there needs to be perfection, but people just how people are. They just want you. Oh, you got a little bit flaw, blah blah blah. Like, no, it doesn't matter.
It's,
The wisdom and
it's,
knowledge is important. Their own experience is important. Like
hey,
Madonna.
George, good to see you. So it's
Like,
effective.
but like Madonna, she says, "Oh, my experience, my wisdom and knowledge is important because it'll help you in the battle." Did she say that? Yes, she did. Even Jordan have said it because he was a ranger one time.
Yep.
But why they never explain the origin about Jordan? Because he was a red ranger. Mello, what's up with that? When I was reading the comic book, I was like,
Yeah.
wow, that makes sense now. The comic book now and no series. Am I wrong, Gilbert?
Holy cow.
But
It's crazy, you know. If you think about it, it's amazing how mind blowing that is. And even though the Godzilla versus the Power Rangers, that's another mind blowing right there. If you think
yeah,
about it, I include that
Oh,
one.
and I think I have plans of doing more fan made Power Ranger arts.
Really? Hmm.
Yeah, more Power Ranger art. Because the last
Oh,
ones I
and by the
did,
way, I did catch up on
Mystic
the
Force, Dino
Godzilla
Thunder,
one
Super Mega,
minus.
and Dino
Um,
Charge. Because
I was
I'm
gonna
going to
say
show
this.
more of them soon enough and probably show them in my
One
community
of them
posts
might
as
win
well
the
as my
future.
Twitter page.
I'm gonna say this. Godzilla one minus is awesome. It's
Oh, is
1945
it Godzilla -1?
or 1946. Yeah, I think I saw it on the website. I think we can see it. It's they have subtitles on it. I think I'll send you guys a link on it later on. But yeah, that movie was awesome. It's like, dude,
I heard it
it,
was.
Yeah, absolutely.
you couldn't believe how badass it was. But the thing is, in the back of the Godzilla's back, the spine goes up. Like you couldn't believe it. I can't explain it, but the power, the precision, though, it's unimaginable. Like, dude, wow. And then the coolest thing about it in the very end is where, you know, Godzilla dies, technically, again and again. I don't know why, but I have that feeling that he is immortal for some reason. I don't know. I just get
I've
this feeling.
always thought that too, to be honest. I've always felt that.
Like, I don't know. It's so many hints. I can't even explain how powerful Godzilla would be. Like, if you think about it, like Godzilla can be OP, like literally OP. Than any those swords that you can combine on Earth. Even Super Terror will lose that fight immediately within 5 seconds. I will tell you that much. I don't know why, but it's the truth. I don't know what it is, but yeah.
Yeah. Cat hair. Sorry. Gurgi.
Bro, you should read what the Professor Dreamer said.
Hmm. Explain the problem with Samurai Ranger team forming and with the Rangers becoming Samurai Rangers and why it wrongly goes against the concept and formula. I really should do a video on
Nice.
that one these days. Definitely. Because
The only for one scene, one episode I kind of liked was the original Red Ranger of the White Force, the one the one who got in prison, got released for that. But yeah, he played a pretty good villain, a convincing one. But he should have been the main villain. I'm sorry, but I kind of like him more than the other one. I don't know why. It was just a feeling of
I
potential
think
that
it's
scene.
just
You know what I mean?
for me,
Yeah.
I would have to. For me, I would have to say the one thing I love about the series was Serrator. That guy made Goldar look like a joke.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I like. And the
He
other
was.
one kind of, but the other one, the main boss was like OP. I don't know why they made it so him so OP. I don't know why. Tornado
Uh,
should be, he should have been the OP better than him, more
I
powerful than
agree.
him. I would
I
have like,
agree.
yeah, but the guy who wielded the sword, the one that's crying, it was kind of cool because he was kind of an underrated character in the
Yeah,
better,
I
and
think
plus
he
it's
the
was.
female side,
Jaden's dad.
yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's the one. That's the guy who fought against the Red Ranger. And the Red Ranger was always the serious one. But the rest was like, I don't know why. The only one Ranger I liked was the Mexican guy. He was kind of a serious but cheesy one at
Oh,
the
the
same
Gold
time.
Ranger. He was funny.
Yeah, yeah, he was cheesy but
Yeah,
awesome. He had so much potential. Like I could see it. But the rest was like,
Hey, he killed his own
why?
morpher by himself. So yeah,
Exactly. He had a fish sword and then a mopper sword. That's the idea. Like the God of Heart needs that idea. The mopper sword. If you think about it, we had that idea. It would have worked. I'm sorry, but it would work.
Yeah. Yeah, he
But
managed to unlock certain potentials like that light sword in the black box. He managed to do that all by
and
himself.
and
No
he
one
was
else could.
and he was the only Gold Ranger that kicked butt, like his butt, and
Wait,
the
wait,
rest.
wait, wait, wait. There was another Jason
Oh
when he
yes,
was
yes,
Gold
yes,
Ranger.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. He was the Golden Zero Ranger. I remember. I have not forgotten. But I was, I knew you were gonna bring it up. I remember that you guys said that he had no romantic relationship. In the very end of Zero, I concur is not true. I say he had one. He had a wife, and he says my wife is it's with the kids, and he said it in the Beast Morpher episode. I remember listening, but they cut it out for no reason. I don't know why, but that was one reason he said it. If you think
Well,
about it,
well, if you're talking about the video I made, well, if you're talking about the video I made, bro, talking about the stuff that most people didn't know about. Well, I said
well,
that it was Mighty
that's
Morph.
the one that people didn't know about. He had one girl, he had one romance, and he
Yeah,
had it with her.
they brought her up
Nobody,
to
nobody.
Zeo. I remember that.
And then they never talk about it again. Like
Nope.
I remember one part when he said, "I have a wife," and I heard it clearly. He said it. He said, "I have kids with her too." And I remember it doesn't mean that he was hinting he was probably training those kids to be a next ranger. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who freaking knows? And plus, when Amy Jo Justin brought out her comic book, I like it. And I'm sorry, but the kid with Catherine was like, I don't know. It was kind of questionable. I'm sorry.
I didn't.
Exactly. I
Uh,
just like Olivia. I like the name
I
Olivia. Like
love the
no,
concept. I really do. Olivia's great so far. From what we
Yeah,
got.
exactly.
yeah,
And she
yeah.
has her
Pretty.
father's side, basically.
Yeah.
Hello, her Native American side. And I
Yeah.
don't like why they keep on trying
Oh,
to whitewash him as a Native American character. Like he was the first Native American character to be on. He had a real brother.
Yeah, I remember. Let's see, Professor
That
Drew.
part was not okay.
it was.
Oh,
Let's see. Do you think the Disney era Power Rangers is superior to Neo Saban? Well, yeah, I'd have to agree because
Pretty
a
much.
lot of stuff was better written, give or take a few things. But this,
I will say, Disney has a better director, have better writers, and better than Saban. I'm sorry, and that includes Hasbro, and much superior. If Hasbro connect with Disney, yeah, it would have been better. But now Disney is, I don't know what's going on with Disney now. I don't know what it is.
uh,
There's that,
right now,
and there's also Kamen Rider Asking. Wanna see Kamen Rider get another adaptation? And
I
that's what
do.
we're waiting for. We are hearing that Hasbro is planning to do a new Kamen Rider. Where Saban has failed, they will probably succeed. If you think about it, they probably have some right with the same
Oh
Japanese
yeah,
company. So yeah,
Maybe
again,
I
it would
heard
be
of
nice
that.
to see
They're
where
going to
some of
do
the
that.
work actually work this time. That'd be great.
yeah, hopefully, yeah, and they probably have a better,
Fingers
but they
crossed.
probably listening what we're saying. I think what Pat's saying. They'll be like, oh yeah, let's listen to what they're saying. Okay, okay, we got this. And like they did with the freaking Comic Fury, they did the costume for the Justice. But why people just complaining though? I don't know why. They keep on crying. Come on, get over it.
Well, I had my beef with a few details, but that's about it. Mostly it's because of how short it was, and you know, I wasn't a fan of the full maps, but it's nothing worth getting on the floor screaming like a 2-year-old about, like a lot of people were doing. So
Exactly, and that's what we're trying to move on. And if they want to do it, that's the company
I will.
business. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's the director idea. The guy who did that, who made it, he's awesome. But the people just run him off like the usual, and they always done that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And DHR has Carver. He just beat him
he
down.
has.
He
He
just
has. Yeah.
and he took him down like he by speaking his own mind. The dude has his own mind, like just like
Mhm.
ours, similar. and that's why we get along so well. And most of us have that mind, right? I mean, each mind
Right?
is unique. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah.
go with the flow. He tells it like it is. That's a key thing.
You gotta surf when you gotta get the flow. Hey,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
kind of
nice
cheating,
one,
but
Gamer. Nice one.
if you think about it, BT and Chamar, that was kind of cheesy, but
Yeah.
hey, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. But hey, but the idea of having a original a Vulcan skull was awesome in this movie, but they never brought them back because they're
Yeah.
hilarious, they're still funny, they're geniuses, and they have brains. At least they know what to do. But no, like
Yeah.
like they did with the freaking Power Rangers Once Forever or something. I can't remember
Once
the
and
name of
Once and
that.
always.
always.
Once and
Once and
always.
always.
Yeah,
Yeah.
once and always. Yes.
Yeah.
The That was awesome. Like I was
That
excited
was.
reading. I was excited to see it. I'm like, wow, I was
Yeah,
not
me
expecting this.
too.
Exactly.
It was
The only
great.
thing is, but the thing is, the CGI is kind of, I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
I
I'm
know a
not.
lot of
know.
people felt that way about it. So
But it gave a
It would
bit
still
of a
be better.
nostalgia stuff. Yeah, it could be better, but if it was better, would have been giving us more nostalgia feeling. That's all I gotta say.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
that retro technological style, like the perfection where we can have it. The 80s, 90s type of style, combining the both into one. A middle school style where people can enjoy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Nothing wrong with retro. It's awesome, but people don't get it. With the generation, like, oh my god, oh, you can't just
Yeah.
enjoy anything more like we used to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dangerous
Super
even
Legends.
changed
That's a
now.
pretty good game.
Oh, and by
Yeah.
the way, I actually reviewed
I guess
Sheen
we're gonna make a
Mask
show too.
Rider, the newest movie ever. The movie was awesome, but dark as heck. I'm sorry, but it's dark. I
Really.
like it. hmm But it's a good movie. I would say this much. It makes so much sense. Why would the masked rider have sacrificed in order to get the other one to become the actual masked rider? Because he was the second masked rider next to him. They have similar costumes but similar style for some reason. I don't know why, but there was an OP Kamen Rider. I don't know what it was, but it was awesome. But they took him down eventually. They took so much screen to try. The movie is so good. I was like, oh my gosh, I love the sub. I'm sorry, but the sub is awesome because you get it, and you listen to it, and you get it. Oh my god, the emotion, you get it. Like you don't get it from a dub. You know what I mean? The
Yep.
emotion to feel like, oh, why this? Why can't we have that in American? Why can we be so emotionless? What's up with that? That's what I'm saying. Do we
I don't
used to have that motions in the MMPR in order? Like, dude, oh my gosh, I don't know why.
know. I don't know. I
Lack of
think we need
motivation, maybe.
maybe. I don't know.
But
I
yeah,
just
I'll tell you guys, guys should watch that movie though on your own. You should guys review it and let me know how it was because yeah, the movie was kind of dark, but at the same time, it's kind of cool because a little bit lighthearted. So there's that, and the building was kind of cool actually. There were many ones, so yeah.
second. One
And I was
second.
I
See,
was kind of
turn up.
never expecting it. Can I join back for one quick? Oh yeah, sure. That's
Yeah, here it
Jordan.
comes, Jordan.
Yeah, but that's the one thing. Like everything, like phew, it mind blows you away. Like how many? And I'm expecting the new Black Sun Kamen Rider movie to come out so as well this year. From what I'm listening, it's pretty good actually.
Yeah.
So, but I listened to what the director said that there is a sequel for the Godzilla minus one also, but he has to wait for it to like a while. And there's also a new movie called Godzilla X Kong. I saw the trailer. I was like, what? No way, the Red Kong, the bad one. Wow. And then it's awesome how badass is Kong gonna get it. He's gonna get a mechanic arm because he got it broken by the Red Kong, bad one. It's kind of
Yeah.
interesting because it's interesting how it's gonna be really good.
That, and it seems like Godzilla's turned into Goku Black because he's got pink.
If I think about
Everybody's
it,
gonna be crazy
Goku
as hard
Black was
not to, you know?
like Goku Black was like he was kind of cool for a character, but underrated. Like for a reason to kill him off. I don't know why Kuriyama ever killed good ones. For some reason, why not bring him back? Oh, but do you know there is also a short anime called Dragon Ball Daima? I think Daima kind of said magic, not evil. Many people mispronounce it, but it's also pretty demons. Talking about demons origins. It's kind of cool because it's where kids turn into kid again. You know, when Goku started. Then we never got that at all. And funny is Master Roshi looks like Krillin now. No, I look like a Krillin now. Heh, heh, heh. I look like a kid again. Heh, heh, heh. But yeah.
Yo digo, padre, oye, ustedes hacen como guacamaya, hablan todo el día. Los padres no hablan, hombre, parece que te dan cuerda. Caramba, hombre.
I think Jordan hasn't joined back.
Huh. Well, maybe he'll show up, but Jordan, you can definitely drop in, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
like
let's keep this going. Let's see. There was another thing with the movie. You know, here's a question I got to ask everybody. This part got a lot of complaints, and that'd be the part where they pretty much try to relive the whole Go-Go Power Rangers thing by shoehorning in the Go-Go Power Rangers from the 1995 movie into there. A lot of people complained about it because they say it was like done at the 11th hour and all that junk. I kind of disagree with that, but what did you guys think of that? That
You
they
know,
threw
in my opinion, MMPR movie was exaggerated. But yes, the CGI was like, okay, it was kind of cheap. I get it, but they did try the best. I get it, but I like how they look. But the thing is, the Mega Sword was I don't know, the sword cool, but the Mega Sword was like, no, they should have done that better. But you know how Saban is, so you know.
Yeah. Well, I don't mean that. I mean
Yeah,
just that
but
they threw that theme song in. That's what I mean.
hmm I pretty much I pretty much covered the case, I guess, for everybody. I guess.
Okay.
Well, I think it looked like a bucket for some reason. I don't know why. It
It
looked like a
does. You're not the only one.
it looked like a Decepticon or Autobot roll out or something like that. And I had to have that deeper than that. Oh God.
Oh, bro, you might remember
Autobot
I did
roll
compare
out.
the once. I did actually
Oh,
compare both.
it's
Yeah.
speaking of which, of Autobots, Bumblebee movie was great. I would say that much. You like it, and the Rise of the Beast was acceleration. I like Optimus Primal. I love his voice. I said it. He was awesome. He was too awesome for me. I don't know why, but he said all are one. I like it because the code was like all are one. And they're not wrong. They should be together. And there's a hint of G.I. Joe crossover. I smell a G.I. Joe crossover.
Oh, really?
In the very end, they said, we know what you guys done. Good job. And I was like, what? What? No way. The guy who is like, yeah, I saw the very end, almost the ending. The Puerto Rican brother, it was like in 1990. I cannot tell you, the kid in the movie had a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger shirt. I was an old
Yeah,
freaking G. I was like, oh my
I
gosh.
seen it hard.
Exactly. I was not
So,
expecting. Even the kid was wearing the 1990 TNT shirt. Oh my gosh. The dude was like, he mentioned TNT Power Rangers. He mentioned every single classic one.
Yeah,
And I like the
he
chick,
did mention
and the chick who was a genius, she's a genius. I'm sorry, but I like her. Her attitude, she was awesome. I would say this much: the movie was great in my book, and we got to see what one of the Autobots said, "You take the wheel," and we saw him performing. That was exciting, right? You should have seen
Yeah.
that. You should watch. Should really watch it. It's a great movie. I'm sorry, it's so good. I cannot believe
I
how
did see
awesome
that
that
one.
is. But yeah, it was great. I was like mind blown. I was expecting
Yeah,
it to be good. I was expecting it. Yeah. Hmm.
yeah, I'm trying to think what else is there.
All right,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
you
say
were
this:
talking about
the fighting in the
2017.
2017 should have been better. I'm sorry, and
Yeah,
the
that's
and
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the cameo was should have been better, also
it
more
should have been.
longer. Would have been about 4, 5, 6 minutes more. Thank you, but no, Mr.
Yeah,
Sabantos. No, boy, you get a short boy.
no, they don't, cause it's feel like was.
I don't know.
Exactly. No, it was
yeah,
Shaban. He just like, oh no, you don't get any. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
Saban
uh,
is so lame.
yeah. And I'll tell you this.
Exactly.
They all missed a golden opportunity when they did this because I've said this before. I'll say it again, and this may be the last time because it's obvious there's never going to be a reboot movie. It's definitely not going to happen. It's obvious. But here's the thing. Oh, Jordan's here. Awesome.
Yeah, he
Hey,
did.
Jordan.
This is a fight about the reboot.
Hey, Jordan,
Good, good. How you doing, everybody?
Oh,
we're
doing
doing
good.
fine.
Oh, good.
But yeah, but getting back to that, well, here's the thing. They could have had this golden opportunity to have the original Rangers play the new Rangers' parents. That's what they should have done, but they never did. Instead, we'll
Yeah,
just
No,
keep them out of it. And that's what they should have done. And that's what Hasbro should have done when they bought the rights to it was make that movie and do it. But they didn't do it, and they're obviously
They did
not
it
gonna.
late. They did it late. They
So,
didn't know. They're not. They're not
oh yes.
diviners
well,
or anything.
I wish
You
Disney would
know.
bring back the
it's
Power
still
Ranger
too late. Nobody's
franchise.
listening on this whole subject anyway.
I wish that too, man.
Exactly. Yes,
But
man.
the
And
guy
that the
that was
king. Oh
saying
yeah. Before we all speak
yeah,
together, but because if anyone agree that Cat was wrong about having a female ranger when there should have been a separation of a different movies flow.
Hmm, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Why not make the separation of a different movie though? Like a different universe. Sorry.
Yeah.
If you think about it, that must be much easier. Why they have to leave New Zealand? I don't know. Maybe they didn't get any more time. That's one thing though. They should have made best of the time more than you think, but no, they did not. As usual, because
Um,
Savon says, "Oh yeah, okay, let's go." Really? God.
Saban is just a punk. To be
Yeah.
honest with him,
To be honest, he still has a major influence on them, and that's the thing that we're afraid of. You know what I mean? And Hasbro has
Yeah.
done a better job. Said, like, yeah, I want this. Like, no, we're not gonna do anything what you want. We're gonna do what we want. You know what I mean?
I
It should
don't.
have been that way.
Yeah,
It should have been that way.
Yeah.
can I put my little to point?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sure, of course.
All
sure.
right. Hasbro. How many years since Hasbro had Power Ranger? Like 4 years or 5?
5?
5
Yeah, it's
actually.
5.
Going on 5 now, yeah.
And
Almost 5.
they only put Power Ranger. They using it as like the old Zorno era, like still make it kiddie-ish to whatever they. I don't know. You don't know, like 2025 or 2026. That's when we get the actual Hasbro Power Rangers.
Mm.
It's only like they probably looking at the time or something, because like Marvel's still trying to put out. Not Marvel's boring now is a shame.
No, Marvel's actually dying. Marvel's
They
actually
are.
dying, and
Yeah, they are.
DC,
That's
DC. The thing is, DC is making a big banking now. nowadays. Now with Beetle, Blue Beetle, and I like Blue Beetle actually. The movie was funny. The movie has so much lighthearted and it's a little bit dark, but I would say the movie was good. I would say it
It's
deserved a
really dark.
sequel. So yeah, they did make it dark. His dad died. I cried like a baby. I'm sorry. That part was I can't say it, but I can't explain it, but it was hard, like super. I don't know, emotional, I guess. But I like how the very ending starts say little bit or blah blah blah, and it's kind of a hint for the next movie, I guess. Cabezon. I love that when you're Lopez. Cabezon. Where are you, Cabezon? Big head. Where are you? He has a big head. You know what I mean? He has a big head. But yeah, but I like Joe Lopez. He's funny. But
Yeah.
his dad gave a very inspiring speech. Like, Mijo, son, I think the universe choosing you. You know what I mean? And I like the way the way his father speak, and it was very emotional part. You know what I mean? Those two are entwined. You know what I mean? The suit and himself. Like, let's not kill, and at least he has a moral. At least he has a reason not to. You know what I mean? And the man, the bad guy, he wasn't bad at all. He wasn't thinking this man lost. He's just on the lost path. You know what I mean? A man who from his own land, the only thing that mattered to him was his mother. You know what I mean? And that was kind of sad. And the way it was
Very
wow.
sad.
hmm So yeah, like Marvel is dying because it's too much woke. And ever since that,
Yeah.
Stanley left died, it's not the same. It's never the same anymore, like it used to be. So that's why DC is doing the best case now, for some reason now. So
And the reason why is well because the guy who the gorgeous people who works with Nixon was in it. Bob Engard, I think is his name. He's the one to be blamed too.
hmm
Yeah.
That's the reason why the guy is making Disney work. And
yeah,
also
that's
sell Power Rangers to
His name
someone.
is Bob Chapek. Bob Chapek.
Yeah.
so yeah. The person who was working by side with Stanley should have taken that that company over than leaving that to another person though. No, I'm just saying that person who did or was did better job, not letting Martin Marvel die with his success, but now he's dying because of the stupidity of what people have bring on and them. You know what I
And
mean?
now
And
Bob
in
Iger's back.
Exactly, and Disney is not even helping the case either. So they're making it far worse than you think. They're losing money either way, so that's one of the freaking reasons why they're gonna lose probably the right to Dine Thunder, and they're probably gonna sell it sooner or later, and in Ninja Storm as well. Both they're gonna sell it to the hospital sooner or later. And that's what I'm thinking about. If you think about it, like wow, because they need money and things are not going well for them. So there's that.
Yeah.
So they have to sacrifice for the greater good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
Actually, Jordan, you got any input on the 2017 film at all?
Wait, yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I hmm, I love the movie, but I think
The
it's
movie has its own flaws. It's a good movie, it's a decent one, but the writing was a flaw, the problem, and the
I
acting was
I
I don't know, questionable.
well, is they have like a long way to go.
Exactly, and
That's
why
for
Well,
not? We
sure.
just
Yeah.
if they took any time, we'll probably we'll talk about now probably Power Ranger have like their fifth movie coming out this year or something, but it's not, that's never gonna happen.
No.
okay. Let me ask you a question, Jordan. Will you think
Yeah.
that movie needs a complete reboot? Do you think it needs one? To be fair,
I don't think it need a reboot. it needed some time to tell like their story.
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
think
no. Reboot as in a better cast, a better writing, a better director, better
it's it
all of
you
it.
could work with your you gotta work with with the cast. If you get a new director, that's okay. You get a new director, a new
That's what I'm saying.
script.
That's what I'm saying. And bring on Bryan Cranston again, because he was good. Only they need to do is give him a better writing. That's it.
You just all
Yeah,
right. I'm looking at it. I sing.
Pretty much.
I'm not just a Power Ranger fan. I love comic books, TV shows, and even Power Rangers.
I've been reading comic books right now, and speaking of comic book, as you
I
mentioned it, Jordan, what did you think of Kimberly, Abin Joe Jackson comic book,
I don't
and the
really look.
other others?
I don't. Can I
yeah,
can,
there's a
can
good
I
series
be
of series
can I
actually.
can I be a
Oh,
little
and
honest?
speaking of
I don't.
which, has is everyone excited for Legend of the White Dragon coming out this year?
I'm not sure about that. Since Aaron Schwanke did some questionable stuff, I am not sure.
Legend
Um,
of the White
uh,
Dragon featuring Jason David Frank.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
but that
he's the
I'm
one who
saying
made
that
the plot.
yes, but that's Aaron Schwanke, the director, actually, who I'm talking about. The dude who I cannot say much about it. It's too much information. I'm good. Movie fan will tell you that much. So don't reason.
Yeah, a dirty liar. This is,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He attacked Amy Jo Johnson. He had no, for real. He attacked Amy Jo Johnson for no reason also. And I don't know why, but the dude is kind of a I don't know asking for money, and he's hanging out with his dad and bringing on other people, and I'm like, oh god.
yeah,
I question
um,
him sometimes. I'm sorry, but I question the guy a lot. Sorry. As a
yeah,
director, he's an
He's
actual
doing pretty
excellent.
good.
I question his methods. I'm sorry, but the way he thinks about other people, the way he talks about other people, and I don't like that. I mean, literally, he just ignores you, even though you try talking to him. Trust me, I seen it, and he
yeah,
does that quite a lot.
yeah. Jordan, what were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's
go
okay.
ahead. Sorry about that.
It's okay. I kind of forgotten what I was going about to say.
No,
It
go
was
ahead,
about
man.
the comic books, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't
Damon?
really look at today comic books that much.
Oh, really?
No, 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 no. But you should really check out Amy Jo Johnson comic book because you'll like it a lot. Trust me. And that comic book it keep you mind blowing. I've seen it. Movies I've seen it. And most of them seen it. You should look at it, and it's a good one because she's working on it. Trust me.
Oh,
It's
oh,
it's
It's
very
not
very
really
good.
easy comic
It's
books.
gonna come out next
Yeah,
week.
Yeah.
yeah,
oh,
on the 7th.
I check it out when I'm not too much busy doing stuff around in my real life.
Like I
That's
always
cool.
said, take your time, man.
Yeah,
No pressure. Remember that.
yeah,
Go with the
I
flow.
I literally wanted to come here for the longest because movie fans text me and he say I'm going to be live on this specific day, and I made sure to really come here.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
all
he
good.
does that. He's around all the time. I'm just telling him right here because I haven't been on a while on the stream here. But I usually join up, always pop in, to hello and get to know me who I am. I've been around him 2014, so that's a long time. So
20,
yeah,
2014 when I saw you were reviewing what you call it Zornog of Altar review
Oh,
of his
yeah.
trailer.
yes, that's the one I was telling you guys about. I remember you, Jordan. Yes, you probably remember me. I was watching the Children of Altar when I told you, both of you guys, check out Children of Altar. It's so good, and I remember that. And it was the awesomest organ there. I don't know if LTD or Shamar has seen it, but that movie was a short one, but awesome. It has amazing organ. I can't explain it, but yeah, it was
I
mind blowing.
I feel like it's things from that movie they probably took in to the 27
But
2017 reboot movie.
yeah, and
It's
the thing is, the whole squad actually quits for no reason. I don't know why. It always happens for no reason. I don't know why. Why the
I
good stuff
Yeah.
stops? That's what I'm asking.
probably want to move on to doing other stuff. I actually
Probably.
I could I
Maybe
could
other projects.
I could tell you this. I contacted him on Instagram. He
Oh,
says a
really? You did?
possibility in the future he could probably bring it back.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Ooh, that'd
You
be
know, as I
great.
recall, he did say that he was working on Teenagers with Attitude. No, I'm sorry. What was it? This was back in the day, shortly after Zordon of Beltar. He even had a
Did
promo
he say that he was working on a short
back to
series
action.
thing? Yeah,
That's
that
what it was,
one.
back to action.
That's the
But
one. That's the
unfortunately,
story.
he ran out of funding, so he had to pull the plug on it.
Yeah, that's what they need. They need fundraising though on it.
But
How
still,
come? How come? Here's a question. How come Orange Monkey got all the fun and then this one doesn't? What's up with that?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is exactly.
Maybe because of JDF popularity was influenced it.
Maybe.
I don't think it's. I don't know.
No, he was on it. He was all over it, dude. For real. When I
Yeah.
heard about it, JDF was all over. Trust me, I talked to him a little by little, and I get all the a bit of information though. He doesn't leave out that too much information, but I do get it from somehow. I'm tricky. I'm like a ninja. A teenage mutant ninja. Yes, you are here, boys. But then again, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like to get information like anyone else, like you and move and do, Information is power. Remember that.
Totally.
Yeah.
Proven fact.
But yeah, but he said that JDF is the one that blew up the foundation with on over $3.5 million. That's what he didn't say about it. Do you guys know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, three
I
point
only know
five
some.
million dollars.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was like a $500,000, 500,000. Yeah, I'm guessing there was a little bit of a interesting um thing there. So yeah, I'm not sure about the Legend of the White Dragon, but it is. I might still watch it because it's JDF. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence with that one myself, partly because of that liar telling all his lies, but at the same time, it's just
Let's just focus on JDF and him. We don't care about him. We just care about JDF. That's one thing. JDF
well,
is a great soul. I would say this.
well,
To
Yeah.
say
okay,
yes.
let's focus on him. Let's focus on him. It's going to be tough watching that, knowing what had happened.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, the movie is with a lot of effort, so it being held back. So there's that thing. So that's one. But
Yeah,
hopefully it comes out this year. Hopefully,
yeah,
or
yeah. I got a feeling it's going to be tough for me to read the new comics because of that fact. I mean, it's obvious where Amy Jo Johnson's going with this about.
Yeah, and Amy Jo Johnson is a genius. She knows what
Oh,
she's doing though. Totally. And I like Olivia. And remember, Olivia is important. She is one of the characters that is important. You
yeah.
know,
I
as
do hope they
anything.
put a lot more background into like their marriage.
Oh, by the way, Jordan, I forgot to mention. Did you know there is Godzilla versus Mighty Moving Power in the comic? Yeah, it just fixed though.
Oh, I heard about that.
I was not
Me,
expecting it to
never seen
come. I was not expecting it. Nobody was, right? I was like, oh my God, really? Wow.
Yep.
Even the TNT as a Power Ranger. Another one. Wow. Again. So I think you have a pretty bright future going on here.
I kind of would like to see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle and Power Rangers once again, not in live action, probably in animated form.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
What happened to Samar actually?
I don't know. Where'd he go?
It probably got to kick him out or something. But he was kind of laughing and they really just having fun though. That's all.
Yeah. Well, when he comes back, I'll chime him in, of course. But I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. That's the problem with some of these things. They just do that. I don't
Technology sometimes. I am Rita. No. I do make jokes,
Yeah, I know. But
I like
yeah,
to break the ice. That's what I can do.
I know.
Where's everybody? Where's everybody? Everybody stop talking or something?
I don't know. Oh, here he comes. 1 sec. There we are. And we're back.
There we go. I do like the green one. I have not seen the Dino Fury, but I like the costume of the Dino Fury. I never questioned it. It more like I was questioning the name Dino Fury because you already have a Jungle Fury. But what can it be? Is Dino Knight? That could have been more sense. Dino Knight because they have the swords.
Yeah.
I had that questioning right now. Don't you guys agree? Dino Knight was a great name.
Yep, I thought it was.
Yeah.
It would have been great.
Yeah.
Exactly. Why we have a freaking word comic period? But I get it. I get it. I get it. Comic period because it is the period of cosmic. I get that. But the dino, no, I do not get that part. No, I do not get that part. And I had not seen the very ending of the scene. I seen a little peek a bit where Rita's kind of robotic and told her Red be like, "What, Rita? What you want?" But gosh, what was that? Questionable. So cheesy, yet so
Oh,
good. I
that's
don't know why.
awesome.
Yeah, and the line was like, okay, what's kind of weird line? What's up with that? Gosh.
In
But
case nobody
anyway,
knows, it's head on my lap. So
2017 deserved a little bit. It had a little bit potential, but the thing is, there were two things that let down. One, where were the parents? Two, where was the best cameo lasting longer for more than 5, 3, 4 minutes? That's the question, though. Like,
yeah,
why not bring all the awesome the regular cast, make them play as the father, parents, and have
that's what
fun with it?
I
But
know.
no,
Yeah,
the
and
idea was better.
yeah, and there's one other thing that might have helped to kind of
Make
keep it.
it better.
Well,
But they
yeah, there's
don't.
that.
That's where they just want to draw it all out like that.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
there is one thing that probably helped hinder the sequels from coming out too. I'm sure it didn't help matters anyway, and that would be the fact that the cast, of the movie. I'm talking the Rangers themselves. They were saying how they wanted to do a whole equality thing by having the Green Ranger be a girl. And
No, I kind of disagree
It
on
makes
that
no
part. I'm
sense
sorry,
No,
at
but
all.
no,
no,
I
no.
disagree.
yeah, and
Hmm.
I
people
know.
trying to make the excuse claiming that Tommy is a unisex name. No, it's not. It is not. That is no excuse. And for the record, here's the key thing. These guys,
All
this
right,
was like their first.
here's the thing though. Thomas refers to the name Timothy, Tim. As also in Spanish is Tomas, and that's also in German. It goes by a different name. It goes by different languages. In case it's not unisex, as you think unisex goes to suicide. It's called asterisk for not unisex. Hello, it goes on the same like Samantha or Samuel. As you think about it, the word Sam, there's a girl name or guy name, right? It's asexual. It goes by sides. In other words, two sex. You know what I'm saying? Male, female. If you think
Yeah,
about it. So
yeah,
again, that's the thing to think about it. The cast is wrong. Okay, they should have. All they do has their role in this is acting, not
yeah,
opinion.
yeah, and that's a
Bingo.
key.
The
That is a key.
actors, yes.
I mean, there's one thing I got to finish here on that one, and that's the
Go
truth.
ahead.
This was their big break. This was like their big movie that they done at that time. They had no right to even try to demand that. I'm sorry, it does not work that way.
No,
When you get to Brad Pitt
they don't.
level or Robert De Niro level, then you have the right to demand stuff. But when you just
Yeah,
barely get started, you have no
Yeah,
right. That's the truth.
and the thing is, then Robert De Niro, he's a legendary actor. He didn't
That's my
Bertrand.
point. That's my point.
And he already made many success movies like the Sylvester Stallone. He made a little bit successful movie. Some of them failed, yes, but it's underrated. It remains underrated, but it's still decent. I would say the thing is the writing that they don't write with him. They don't work with him because he's a good actor. But the thing is, the writers are always important. They always give everything. But the problem
yes.
is
They
exactly.
even keep the worse.
Yeah, that's true. But
Exactly. And then the thing is, the problem here is ego. The biggest mind cannot work together. If you think about it, look
yeah,
at Guillermo del Toro. He does the job better job, and he works his own, and he's a humble man. Look at
yeah,
his example. The man works with everybody. He's a kind man. Said, "Hey, yeah, I'm Mexican, but we get it. We Mexicans knows everything." And said, "You know what? Let's do this, that," and they agree. You know what I mean? Mind to mind. Hello, where's that? Where's that at? Where's the teammate? Does that work anymore? Where is the word teammate?
yeah.
Teamwork,
That's
right?
that's true.
Yeah,
The
Yeah,
bomb be like, no, no teamwork. We don't work with nobody. I'm like,
yeah.
wow. They
That's
don't even.
true.
Oh my
yeah,
God,
yeah. Saban doesn't do that. Stanley did in
Saban
the back. Stanley
interjecting.
back in the day. Stanley was a prime example when he did teamwork, and he always said teamwork would always
Yeah,
bring success, always, and he's right.
Yeah, it's true. It is true.
And
Saban.
Guillermo del Toro, brother, Benicio del Toro, he made really good directing, and he knows, and he worked with everybody, and he said, yeah, let's put it this way, and he keep it working. And you know why? Because success is there. People don't see it, people don't want to know, and work hard, and they don't work hard. I'm sorry, it's the truth. Why Hollywood goes
Really?
down? Why everything goes down? Think about it. Look at Keanu Reeves. He actually wants to be the next Ghost Rider. I see that. I think it fits him well. The man can bring it. Why not give chances to other people? You know what I mean? And second of all,
Yeah.
when the cast cannot brag, they're not the level of the Robert De Niro because Robert De Niro, he's a genius man and he knows how to work it. That's one thing, and they can never be at this level. Sorry, that's the truth. Know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I don't know why people just
Yeah.
uh have be
That's
so egotistical.
yes,
Oh,
and this is the problem with Saban. The writers they just want to support what they don't know what Saban is, and just want to support him so they can just do what the hell they wanted to. Like, what the hell?
that's exactly what I'm saying. The Bond just wants to do his own thing, and that's what I'm saying. When the Dino Thunder worked, it worked because of Disney. When the Ninja Storm, it worked because of Disney. Because they had better recruitment. Hello, why can't we have that? That's the same thing. I'm saying. I'm asking, why
Yeah,
can't we have that success though? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't
Does
know,
but all
bro.
that
does
he even
anyone
cares
agree?
about. Yeah, we all agree because all that he isn't we care about is the money, but he doesn't even care about the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
He just want to
Mm-hmm.
treat us like gods, like we all
Mm-hmm.
give it ideas and even promoted the given ideas about the movie. But the thing about it is, it felt washed. The performance,
Oh
I
yes,
don't know,
yes. Mm-hmm.
even that
Yep.
too, is even
I mean,
terrible.
look at Stanley. Look at Stanley. He worked with everybody, and he was a nice man, a kind
Yeah,
soul. But people do not want to hear it. Oh, did you even know that Stanley was working on another emergency? Oh, but the people had to talk. Oh, they drink it down. Yeah, it's true. True story, by the way. And it only lasted about three or four episodes, if I remember correctly. Isn't that right, Miss Man?
Yeah, it's true.
And they take it down. They take it badly. The writing was good. the animated quality was great, and yeah, it was going really good. But people have to no respect whatsoever for other cultures. And look at Black Panther. That movie was great. I have not seen the second one, the sequel. I'm not even sure why. I don't know. There's some characters I like, but I don't know. It's a bit of a questionable, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, I prefer the first one instead of watching the second one of Black Panther.
Yeah, the first one was great. I
Yeah,
can
he
say it
was.
was Chadwick was the man, but I'm stressed. I mean, he rests well, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That was a great
but,
loss right there.
Hmm.
yeah, but the second one,
And
I really,
he even had the Wakanda accent. Do you not threaten me? You do not threaten my people. I love it. It was so exhilarating with that accent. It was so interesting, fascinating.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's the main thing, though. But and there's a lot of errors between Power Rangers as well, and nothing is ever perfect. So that's one
Oh
thing.
no, no, nothing's ever perfect. That's for sure. Yeah.
definitely.
I still
Um,
cannot believe it's been 31 years. Well, going on 31 years.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
year's gonna be the one.
Mm-hmm.
Time just flies, unfortunately.
Exactly. Like it's gonna be the grand.
Yeah, and ever since what happened with Jason David Frank, I've really been buckling down on getting autographs whenever they're in my area. 'Cause with him,
Yeah, what having the JDF gone is kind of like it's not the same without him. It's like if he was there, he would have been like, "Hey, I would have loved to sign your autograph." Blah blah blah. There are nice people, you know. So yeah, there's that. So that's the thing about JDF, and he was more of a
yeah,
nice person though.
yeah, but still, you do get a lot of them still coming around. In fact, bro, I don't know if you heard yet, but I just recently got Steve Cardenas' autograph. He
No
came.
way. Steve Cardenas himself,
Yep,
the
Steve Cardenas.
Mexican brother over. Oh man, that was my man right there. My man, I will say.
Pokey.
He's
Yeah,
one of the very few.
I
He
got
one
him
of the very few
autograph.
Mexicans you can tell. He was very few Mexicans that don't not
Man,
get into
I
the
was
Power Rangers. You know what I mean?
I got
Mexican people
autograph on
are
a shirt.
underrated.
I think so.
yeah,
You know why? West Mexicans are people are underrated people. You know what I mean? We're not appreciative. You know that for the hard work we always do, they don't care. That's the truth.
Yeah,
Isn't that the truth? Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
the only
yeah.
person who was sponsoring me is honestly Jay John, who always played Jays. Because I was in his wife's thing when he did the question. He was sponsoring me when I answered a question. He always likes when I answered.
Mm.
Oh, geez. I hope to get
Yeah,
his autograph soon because unfortunately he was going to come to my area, but then that lawsuit thing happened, so he had to duck out.
You
But I
know,
did get some.
yeah,
I always noticed that Jamie Joe doesn't really had a strong chemical with David Evans in real life as well on the
Yeah,
cast. I cannot ever help notice, but they always have that kind of a relationship that could bloom by then.
yeah,
You know what I
it
mean?
could, that's a sad truth.
uh,
If only it did. I like to think Jason would be around
And he
if it
would have
did.
been alive because of her. You know what I
I
mean?
think
She had always been, hey, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, let's go. And he's a fun guy. I think I see him as like him, but similar personality. You know, funny,
um,
cheesy. That's kind of me there. You know, like say, hey, make jokes, make people laugh. That's what I do. I kind of like bring the good vibe. You know, that's what I want to do. That's
excuse,
how I see it.
excuse
yeah.
me. I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Yeah,
Oh, gotta
you
go.
too, man.
Yeah. Peace out, man.
Take
Have a
care.
good.
Later, Chamar. Later.
Yeah.
Manny
Later.
Albert, that's
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. You know, I hate to admit it, but I think I'm going to have to wrap this up soon because I got a lot to do.
Oh, that
tomorrow.
was Jordan. No, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I hate to say
That
it,
you
guys.
confuse people.
I think I'm going to have to wrap it down short a
That's
little while.
right.
I got a lot going. I got a lot to catch up on tomorrow. So
Yeah, Jordan's a real nice guy. So yeah, he's he's been around a long time like me. So yeah.
yeah, he sure has.
Mm-hmm.
But
He doesn't pop as much like that we do, but we always check in. That's what we do. That's
yeah,
the truth. Well, anyway, it's been 2 hours and it's amazing. Yes. Kind of less time to end it.
yep.
It's morphin' time.
I'd say it's the right way to do it. Totally. It's morphin' time, always.
It's morphin' time. Here I am.
Smorping.
It's Jordan. Help us out. Damn.
Look, I put my morpher away, but I'll do it anyway. Triceratops.
Grab
And
the
also,
door.
Tyrannosaurus.
There you go. That's what. Well, I love that. Oh, I love that morpher.
Oh, they wouldn't notice, huh?
Love it. But well, anyway, we'll just wrap it up right here, guys. So I want to thank everyone for coming. I definitely want to thank Jordan, even though he just left. I want to thank him for dropping in. Benjamin, definitely. Shamar, LBT, my bro, Skies Dub, of course. Thanks for joining. And everybody else who chimed in, like Marcus, Common Writer, Professor Dreamer, always. So, but thanks for being here, guys.
Power protects you.
Yep.
That's the one. That's the clinch. Hey.
Yep. So we'll just sign off. So once
Later,
again,
guys. Peace.
this is Movie Fan signing off.
Peace out.
Peace out, guys.